Oh, morning. Now, I am in a little bit of a rush today because I've just landed from the Banff trip, which was incredible. Absolutely recommend visiting it. As you can see, right now I'm packing another suitcase and also washing all the clothes from that trip because I have hired us a car and we're going to be going on a road trip throughout BC with our end goal to hit Whitehorse in Yukon. So we're starting down in Vancouver, we're going to drive all the way up, we're going to touch on as many possible spots as I can along the road trip, then we're going to be hitting Whitehorse. We've got a few adventures and things to do around there that I want us to try and do before we go and loop back around the other side of BC, again touching as much as we can on that trip. I'm absolutely buzzing for this. I've been trying to plan this for a while now and it's actually happening. So yeah, let me just quickly finish packing all of this stuff and then we're going to run down to the car rental place, pick up the car, check it out, see what it's about. Then I need to pick up like 1 or 2 things from a friend's place before we can actually hit the road and start getting to our first destination, which I'm a little bit undecided because I don't know how far I actually want to drive today because, as I said, I have literally just jumped off of a plane, got back here, washing a load of stuff, packing a load of stuff. I don't know how much energy I'm going to have. We're definitely going to be hitting at least, I think it's called Lillooet or something like that. We're gonna at least hit that, potentially Cache Creek as well. That's kind of what I'm thinking we can achieve today. If we're feeling good and down for it, we may even go a little bit further north from Cache Creek, just to kind of save a little bit of time for the other days. But yes, that is the plan for the foreseeable future. We're gonna be exploring as much of British Columbia as we can. As I say, with our end goal is going to be Yukon. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Let me get back to packing and I'll catch you as we're picking up the car. We got the car. It's a little bit of a bad boy. It's basically a BMW because, and hear me out, when I was at the dealership for renting the car, the guy said to me, you've got this Mazda Outback, but if you pay an extra like $15 a day, you can have this other car out front. So I walked out front and it's a Beamer and I was like, yeah, go on. So we've got this to drive all the way to Yukon. It's probably the nicest car I've ever driven, which means this whole road trip's gonna be even nicer. Next thing, all we need to do is jump in and start driving to our destination. Let's go. I'm buzzing. Just had a little stop at the roadside. Now, if you are in Vancouver or in or around Vancouver, you've probably driven past this quite a few times. It's on the Sea to Sky Highway and it's called Fairy Creek, and I figured just to pull aside, see what it actually looks like, and that's what it is. It's quite literally a creek. It is very nice though, and then it leads straight into, I believe it's the Howe Sound area, which is on the other side of the road on Sea to Sky. But yeah, quick little break, gonna hop back in the car, get going, and probably jump out at another stop, so I'll keep you posted. As you can see from behind me, just arrived at Rainbow Park. I thought I'd have a little stop because I'm in the Whistler area, so I figured have a little stop here, get some food, and just have a look at this lake because I've seen it on the map and I feel like it's gonna be quite impressive. But to get to it, we just have to cross little train track kind of thing, right? And then it's just there. I'm gonna catch to it in a second. Just had a little stop off, got some food, but this place is actually called Alta Lake and we got here via Rainbow Park. There's a nice little kind of car park where you can just obviously park your car, and then it's like 2 minutes to walk straight onto the nice beach area. You've got like a nice little grassy bank area too. There's like a volleyball court, that sort of thing. So it seems like a nice communal place. It's just based in Whistler. And yes, I am holding a bunch of grapevines because I've just been snacking on some grapes. Just getting some food in as we then jump back in the car to continue this road trip. I've got to be honest, I am a little bit tired already. So I might have to snag myself a little coffee or something just to keep us going. But I really like this lake. It's very aesthetic, although I've not got my swimming trunks on today, so I can't really jump in and go for a swim. We're gonna do a temperature check anyway. It's not the coldest. It's actually quite warm, which is nice. I feel like it would make for a really good swimming spot. I do have the paddleboard packed as well in the boot of the car, so when we're not as in a rush as much as we are today, because I'm trying to get to the first destination, we'll be able to get the paddleboard out and actually go paddleboarding in some of the lakes. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Anyway, gonna carry wandering around. I'll show you some views when we find it. But that is the main view of the lake. I do, almost fell in the sand. I do just want to pop onto the pier quickly and just get another little view from there. So we will walk around and do that. I need to find a bin first. Oh, and the other thing, I've seen signs here that said that there is actually a mama and her cubs in the area. Do I believe that? I mean, I feel like I have to, but considering I've now been in Canada for like 2 and a bit months and I've still not seen, well, I've seen a bear on a bear tour. I've not actually seen a bear myself in the wild. I'm not really going to believe it, to be honest. There probably is a bear here, but I don't think there is because I've not seen one. Maybe I'm just really unlucky. Who knows? Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's go on the pier. Let's check out the final view before we have to hop back in the car and carry on driving to our first destination. I know this vlog today is a little bit more of a all over the place one, because as I said at the start, I've literally jumped off a plane, packed all my bags, picked up a hire car, jumped in it, and then trying to get this road trip underway as quickly as possible, because I think it's, I don't know what the reason is. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to get going as quickly as I can. So let me find the bin, get on the pier, show the view, jump in the car, in that exact order. We've made it onto the pier, as you can see. And I really like this lake. here I am just waffling about lakes. No, but it was a nice little stop off point. It's just based in Whistler, as I mentioned. And then I think one of these mountains, I want to say it might be that one. That might be Blackcomb Mountain. It could also be that one there in the background. It's one of those two, from what I could tell from the picture in the park. But yeah, it's Rainbow Park. It's a really nice little place. Lovely little stop off. And yeah, I like it. Apart from the fact that I literally just went to get my photo taken. So I'm scratching, I need to shave my beard, that's totally irrelevant. But I was gonna get my photo, I was just getting some pictures taken, because obviously, you know me, I like to take a photo, I like to document the journeys. There are so many like mosquitoes like biting around the water's edge, as you can probably tell. The sun is setting, which means they are coming out now. But yeah, they've got like quite a few piers. They've got this one here. Then there's like a little docking one there. Pier there's a pier slightly at the back. Oh, it's sweet. And then I could just imagine living in some of them houses would be actually wild, because the view from here is spectacular. The view from there, imagine like you're eating your breakfast, sun's rising, or you're eating your dinner, sun's setting. You got this. That was a fish. They're everywhere. Look at the length of that, by the way. I don't know if it's showing up, but that's a very long plant. I don't know if it's not seaweed, because this ain't a sea. Probably like some sort of flower or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's head back to the car, because we've still got quite a bit of a drive to get through before we actually reach our destination for the night. I'm thinking of putting us up in a motel, but where that motel is going to be, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how much driving I've actually got in me, and also if it gets too late, we might just have to call it a day. But yeah, this is the start of a very long road trip, which I'm looking forward to doing. If you missed it, I am planning to drive all the way up to Yukon. We started in Vancouver, and we're going to drive all the way up the west coast of British Columbia. We're going to get into Yukon, explore Yukon and some of the areas around it. Not all of it, because it is massive, and also I can't go too far north because I will probably get stuck, because that's basically like Arctic area, right? And I've not got a suitcase and bits for the Arctic, so we won't go that far up. But we are going to explore Yukon, and then I'm going to come all the way back down the east side of British Columbia as well. So by the time we have finished filming all of these vlogs and we've finished the whole trip, I think we can successfully say that we've kind of done most of British Columbia at this point, which is pretty sick. So stay tuned for it. If you want to stay up to date with everything, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you are enjoying these vlogs at the moment, be sure to hit that like button as well. All the support means an awful lot. I'm going to get back in the car. We're going to get driving. Hi.
Hi.
I feel like I've stumbled across a little area where there should be a side quest or something. I'm trying to find the NPC in this area, but I think they've gone to bed because it's quite late. I also got lost on the way to the car park. So I feel like, I mean, it said that there were bear signs everywhere, and I think if I'm going to find a bear, it's going to be here. But I kind of hope we don't see one because I don't have any bear spray. And I mean, I've not eaten enough to be able to take a bear in a fight today, so maybe another day. But yeah, these are like traditional log cabins, as you can kind of see. It's called the Rainbow Lodge. People lived here once upon a time. Nice little bit of history. There you go, we're a history channel today. Don't tell me you don't learn nothing watching these vlogs. Don't tell me. Ooh. Nah, I don't think I will. I found the car park, by the way. This is the way out. You got the lovely little train tracks that go along here. Right, let me put my fruit in the cooler and then we'll get going. But as you can see, I've packed a fair bit for this trip because we are going to be in the wilderness, so we are going to be in the middle of nowhere. And there's not really going to be anywhere to stay either, so I probably am going to end up just sleeping in the car, which is why I've got a pillow, I've got some blankets, I've got a bit of a setup. So that's going to make for an interesting vlog when it comes to it. But for now, as I say, we are going to continue driving. Our objective for today's kind of stretch of the trip is to try and hit Cache Creek. I did want to go slightly further to Williams Lake, but I think because of my flight this morning and being a little bit delayed getting back and sorting everything out, I don't think we're going to make it to Williams Lake today, which is why I'm thinking Cache Creek is probably a better option. I just think we're going to be driving too late into the night, and I don't really want to do that. And I don't know, I don't really want to start the trip off with like an 8.5 hour ride, you know. I think that's a little bit overkill, especially when we've just got a new vehicle that I'm still getting used to driving, because if you may know already, I am English. We do drive on the other side of the road. I also drive a manual car. This is automatic. I also drive a very small car. This isn't a small car, although it's still pretty nice. I mean, that's what we're working with. It's a nice car, I must admit. Anyway, right, let me stop waffling, let me jump in, let me get some tunes going, and then we're gonna get on with the road trip. Hopefully there'll be another stop en route as well. I don't know where we're gonna stop just yet, but I will find somewhere on the map and then we'll get it. This is called Green Lake, and I know this road trip's going to be a little bit of a start-stop to begin with, but that's going to be the case for a little bit because I want to try and hit as many little scenic points en route as we possibly can. But we are going to start filling up the days as we go on with like more activity sort of things. But we are still on our way to Cache Creek. This is, as I say, this is Green Lake, and you've got the views. According to this map, I was actually wrong at the last place. That's Whistler Mountain. That one's at Blackcomb Mountain. Just needed to double check that, make sure we're given the right information, that sort of thing. Anyway, right, let's actually jump in the car. There is another stop point where it's about 40 minutes or so. You don't need to see me drive the car the whole time, so we're probably just going to disappear from here and then reappear at the next location. So I will see you in just a second. Officially starting to get into the middle of nowhere. This is, and I'm going to read it out. This is the Inshukcha Forest, I hope I haven't butchered it, road lookout. It's on the way to Lillooet. Yeah. As you can tell, like the sun is going down, so I do need to kind of make a move on as to being able to reach our destination in time. But it's a properly gravel road, so it's kind of the first experience driving on the gravel, and hopefully it's not going to wreck our car too much, because this is day one of getting to Yukon. So yeah, on that note, I think this is going to be the last lookout because it's still about 2.5 hours to get to Cache Creek, and the light is going, so we are going to have to make a move on, unfortunately. I don't even know what's gone on there, but that car is having a bad day. Just to get some. Got to get a bit of fuel in the car. We've already used way too much. I've also got an A&Ws, but just got to fill up the tank now. This is a very long drive so far, but accommodation is booked in Cache Creek. It's still about an hour's drive before we can get there. I've realised how dark it is, but I'm currently in Lillooet, which is, I mean, if you just listen, I don't know if you can hear it. Pretty remote out here, and it's only going to get more remote the more north we go, so yeah, I'm excited to get this really underway. But let me finish doing the car, and then we will jump back in and we're going to drive to Cache Creek. This is absolutely beautiful. We have just arrived at the destination. Oh, it's amazing. All right, let me check in and then we can see what we're working with when it comes to the room. I literally booked this about an hour ago when we were at Lillooet's. It was it was literally the last room free, so hopefully it's not too crazy. Well, this is cool, isn't it? This is really cool. I'm trying to be a bit quiet because people are probably sleeping at this point, because it is now like 20 to 12. It's been a bit of a long drive, but this is our this is where we're staying, in a classic motel in Cache Creek. Yeah, Canada's Best Value Inn it's called. But what are we thinking? It's pretty good going, eh? Pretty good going. Then we got bathroom. I mean, it's got everything we need, doesn't it? It's got everything we need, so I'm gonna go hit the hay for the night. And then we're back on the road first thing tomorrow morning. So if you have enjoyed this vlog, be sure to hit that like button. It means an awful lot as always. And if you do want to stick around for the journey, hit that subscribe button. I will see you soon. Bye.